good. So by God's grace, this is God's grace, ndaenda kuchikoro. I failed my O-levels. Nditori repeat pamukundiona ipapa. Kutori repeat O-level. I know, she asked me to be real. Where is she? She said, Fungai, just be real. So I'm going to be raw. I'm not going to sugarcoat. And with me, what you see is what you get. Kutofuira form 4. Ndirukado makuya. Failed. But I was a brilliant student. I was munaitora number 1 and 2. Primary yangu yese. But ndakuenda kwa high school, my dad loses his job. Kambai kaka kama onaka, he sells it for $10,000. Ikakaka. He sells it for $10,000. You know what he goes and does? He goes and buys nice clothes, nice radio, nice TV. Meantime, atina piku gara after these 2 rooms. Ne vana vaya 8 vaya. No ma school fees. Kumusha he had not invested. Kune round hati ya gogo na sekuru. Ne kitchen. Ne round hati ya vanorara. Ne mwe round hati ya theater. That was what was there. We moved kumusha kuya. When I was grade 7. Dakutanga form 1. I'm like, God, where is this life? Okay. So I ndakadziza kumusha 1 year. Walking 13 kilometers to school. Form 1. But my prayer and ndichienda kuchikora ikoko, I would say, God, just allow me. Just allow me. So ndakazofuira ka form 4 yacho. Because the challenges were just huge. Emotionally, everything. Then my grandmother, thank God for women. This is anikuda kunyatsa kuku. I need to, I don't know the words. Thank God for women. Thank God for you. Itakuti thank God for me. Because you can impact one woman's life at a time. So I was a rejected child. Because Pando Jarwa, my grandparents, they were expecting a boy. Murkonere nyachu. My issue is aya. Saka my mother is a struggling woman. Financially, emotionally, socially. She has to deal with all these things. Vondi tora gogowangu wati Geli, my mom is called Geli. Ndipe mwana wandi gari nai. I'll do my best. That's how my mother wakura nini baz vonondi siya kwa gogo. Guys, be careful of your words. I don't care what issues you're having as adults. You are responsible to build. Tati mkaza kangwara. You are responsible to build your homes. Be careful. You need wisdom. 3 things we need as women, we need to walk away with today. Wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. You can have a lot of money, but cannot see these 3 things, you are useless to the world. My grandmother had wisdom. So she said, Mkunema uncle zangu, there's nothing I can do. These ones I have to look after. Do magarana kaita at my grandmother's till I wrote my O-levels. So I decided to go back to write all my O-levels, 8 subjects. Because I passed all of them with A's and B's. Right? Then there was a man who used to see me. He used to live close. He said, my answer to him was yes. Akati, phone number. Now those small acts of kindness, God uses people. Phone number e, enda kuparenya tukwa hospital. Unaona misti ningi. Utinda kutuma. Unotaga njimbo, uende kunita nursing. That's how I became a nurse. Alright? Saka imeme chinyatwa kunduze ikuti, what's your excuse? We're going to go deeper. There's no excuse in this life, guys. Work with what you have. Ukutori ni maziso zako. Mawoko emakombo unazo fungwa zishishanda. And you feel sorry for yourself. And you say, I'm only Zimbabwean. I'm only a single mom. I'm only married. Please, it's got nothing to do with all those people. This is about you. This is a personal journey. I don't care. And when people see you and judge you, I don't even care. I haven't got the time. Because I know nyayangu. I have got my own issue that I'm dealing with. I have got somewhere to go. Saka kuti ndiwani space in my 24 hours to worry about other things. I'm sorry, I don't. Because this is my background. Yeah? Mm-hmm. Saka, coming back to my slide. I am a nurse by profession. I have started so many businesses as well and I failed. Saka ndikuda kukuti ndikuti whatever you start and you do with your hands right now, research chaita flourish. Actually, as a matter of fact, 70% of all startups, they fail. Okay? But what makes the difference is pick yourself up, dust. With boldness, start over again and move on. Andinda kuudza kuti hapana andina kaini kuzvarwa nemari andina and hapana all of us akazvarwa akaibata. But some of us are blessed enough to receive inheritance. Some of us are blessed enough to have provision. And that's a blessing. Don't take it for granted. But what do you do when you have it is what makes the difference. I want to make it clear. I really want to drill it down into the women. How much money in a year in comparison to what you spend on this have you invested? How much of that are you investing? And when I talk about investment, I'm not talking about joining my multi-level marketing and all these things. I'm talking about proper stuff, investing into is real estate. Kutenga dzimba. When you hear the word real estate, you think it's complicated. It's not, as a matter of fact. Unogona utanga kutenga stand yekana 10,000 kubudiriroko. Watopa property lad. What she was saying about Nyaze bank account, I'm coming back to that because that's important. You need to invest again in yourself in this because you are the most important asset in the whole game plan. I don't care if you are married or if you've got a partner. What it's not even. Iwewe start with you. How much time and money are you investing where? Here. Here. Because here, can you imagine coming up from that to be able to transform my mind and think outside the box and realize the potential that is on the global marketplace, not only Zimbabwe, because if you focus on Zimbabwe, you would think the world is going to collapse tomorrow. So I don't want you to think kuti nezvatiri kuitika nemabondi razodai. It's what's going on. Plenty of opportunities. And then many people ask me, Fungai, when you are to Zimbabwe, you are so busy. Unenge busy with chite because ku Zimbabwe hakuna chekuita ini. Are you for real? Like really? Seriously? Because there is so much opportunities and potential and I see them every day as I walk. So I want to unpack that to you and make sure you tap into it. So I have felt I could go through, if you talk about bankruptcy, now I'm like a Gweta because I know the journey and the law must teach you stories actual. But that experience, your foot, you could go deep. It means now in the tenacity that when a gandare renzo, the only thing chandringachke is death because then I'm gone. Everything else, Maria wina your bank account, you should be taking risks because it's not good enough yaka garaimomo. Yaona yokumba, you should be using it to take risks to invest because those no wins are imechi. Exactly. So that's what we are going to talk about.
Academy. You dream it. We blaze it.